Hi guys, in today's video I will going to discuss this particular device, which is RM4 Pro and RM4 Mini. So these are two devices which are offered by Broadlink, and these are the universal remote if you don't know about it. So we will be discussing about why you should buy the Pro and whether it will be useful to just buy a Mini, and what are the key difference between those two devices. So RM4 Pro is the only difference you will get in comparison with this is it is supported. It can support RF frequencies, which is 433 and 315, I think 315 megahertz. So if you have devices which supports RF based frequencies, then you should go with this. But in India, I think there are no devices available in India. I think not Philips or Samsung's provide any RF based remotes and fans for that. So then the question comes, why I bought it and what is the use for me in India to buy this particular device. So the main purpose for this is I want to automate for do-it-yourself kind of project. So the main difference, main feature which offers by this particular devices is you can create virtual devices, and according to that virtual device you can trigger it using Alexa. So I can say echo, turn on virtual button 1, so it can broadcast RF signal which I can intercept in my ESP32 and do stuffs accordingly. So one basic requirement, you can say that whenever I turn on my TV, I want to broadcast something to my web API that TV is turned on, because right now there is no mechanism to do it other than the IFTTT, I think, but this becomes very costly. So I might do that, and there are n number of things we can do it with that, but right now I don't have any project for that. But that is the only purpose why I have bought this. The another one is I have already RF based switches, if you have seen my previous video. So in that they have a son of devices which supports RF based frequencies to turn on and off, but I bought that in order to use it offline. But when you bought this, it is also internet enable only, so you can't use as a offline thing. So for that again, because Sun of devices also supports internet and it also supports internet, so it makes no sense to use this with Sun of, because it can standalone, it can be work as a standalone devices. So it is not usable for that. That is just for do-it-yourself projects, or if you have actually some RF frequency switches, then it will be very useful. Other than that, it is also support IR based things. So if you have both the requirement, then only you should go and buy this. And this RM Mini, it only supports IR, so it doesn't have any RF based frequencies mechanism to broadcast it. But if you have only requirement for IR based devices, then you should go with this, because in terms of performance, I like this much better than as compared to this one. I don't know why, but it is not that consistent, because I program it to turn on my TV and switch on AC. So with AC, I have a Samsung inverter AC, so this device is not capable of doing that. It sometimes it turn on every time, but in order to turn off and change the temperature, it is not working that well as compared to this one. So I didn't like that part for that. So universal IR remotes, this is, I think, more than enough thing, and I think I will recommend this one. In terms of cost, it cost 2 times more than this mini one. So do mind that. I have bought 3 of these devices, so it cost me around 4,500 more. I thought of buying this, but because of RF and do-it-yourself things, I choose this one. So and there is another difference is the remote capabilities. They don't offer same remote selections. So with this, I'm able to attach to my Samsung inverter AC in a much easier way, but with this I have a hard time configuring it. So I don't know why they made this like that, but that is the main downfall for me for this particular RM4 Pro. And another one is if you are thinking of buying temperature sensor, so both can work. So RM4 Mini and RM4 Pro both supports it. So if you have requirement for temperature and IR, then again you can just go with this RM4 Mini version. And you might want to ask what is the use of it, why we wants to have a temperature. So one basic requirement you can have is you can ask Echo to tell you that what is the room temperature of living room. So the temperature sensor which will be assigned to whatever room, so it will take that room and assign that temperature sensor to it. So whenever you say something what is the temperature of the living room or bedroom, so it will ask for that temperature and then temperature sensor, and then it will going to give you that. So if you wants to have a requirement in which you wants to have room temperature, then for those scenarios you can buy temperature sensor, and again you can attach it with this RM4 Mini. You don't have to buy this. This is only required for RF based frequencies. And one key feature for RM4 Pro, I think it supports up to 50 feet RF based frequency broadcasting. So I haven't tried it because I don't have much devices to it, but yes, you can configure it. And again, in a short, if you are wondering what is the purpose of it and why we wants to buy any universal remote, I might create another video for that. But for the overview purpose, if you wants to attach any universal devices, any IR devices or any RF devices to particular Echo, so for those scenarios it can be used, and that is the reason why these devices are getting popular. So you can you can turn on TV from the remote, but if you wants to make it Alexa enable, so that is the only way you can do it. And there are a couple of devices in the market. I think one from Bitcom something, which costs you around 1000 rupees. I think it will also give you the same level of features. Why I bought Broadlink? Because it is a huge company. It's available worldwide, so it can provide you more feature as compared to the local versions of these devices. Because last year they have introduced a concept of virtual button, in which you can assign extract one particular button from the remote and assign it to the your Echo. So that is something I don't think anyone is providing it. So these are the key benefits. If you go with the bigger brand, they keep on improving, and they don't just create a program and they just forget it forever. So they keep improving. So that is the main reason why I bought this Broadlink once. So I think I made myself clear about this. And if you have any comment regarding this particular devices, whether it's RM4 Pro or RM4 Mini, please comment below. I will try to answer them as soon as possible. And thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.